All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about a technological shift that's so big, it's literally dissolving the line between our digital lives and the real world. This is the Internet of Everything.
So, what if your world could think? I mean, really think. Imagine a world that doesn't just wait for you to tell it what to do, but actually anticipates what you need. A world where your whole environment becomes this smart, connected partner. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi fantasy. This is the real deal, the core promise of what we call the Internet of Everything, or the IoE for short.
Okay, so to really get what the IoE is all about, you've got to understand something crucial. This isn't just the next small step. No, this is a huge leap, a massive jump from something you've probably already heard of, the Internet of Things.
And the difference between the two? It's gigantic. So the Internet of Things, the IoT, that's all about connecting physical stuff, right? Your smart thermostat talking to your furnace, that's a perfect example of machine-to-machine communication. But the Internet of Everything? Whoa. It blows that whole concept wide open. It weaves in people, all of our data, and these smart processes. It creates this complete system where you have machines talking to machines, sure, but also people talking to people, and people talking to machines. It's a true ecosystem where everything is designed to work together, seamlessly.
Yeah, this definition right here really nails it. See, the IoE isn't just about gathering tons and tons of data. That's only half the story. The real magic is turning all that information into action, into something that happens in the real world. Think about it like this. A sensor on the highway detects a car crash. The IoE doesn't just send a little alert. No way. It kicks off a whole chain reaction. It automatically reroutes your car's GPS, it pings emergency services with the exact location, and it even starts adjusting traffic lights for miles around to clear a path. All of it happening in a split second. Now that is turning information into action.
And the sheer scale of this whole thing, it's just mind-blowing. I mean, look at the foundation we're building right now. In 2024, we're talking about 18.5 billion connected devices. That's already a massive number. But look ahead to 2030. The projection is that number will more than double to over 39 billion. This explosion of connected hardware, this is the physical skeleton, the backbone that this whole intelligent world is going to be built on.
So you have this gigantic network of devices coming online. The big question is, what can we actually do with it? Well, this is where it gets really exciting. We are on the verge of a world with just breathtaking potential, where the IoE is set to completely reshape, well, pretty much everything. And if you want proof that this isn't just hype, just follow the money. Look at this number, $500 billion. That's the projected investment in smart city projects for 2025, in a single year. This is not some little side experiment. This is a full-blown global commitment to redesigning our cities from the ground up. We're talking about revolutionizing everything from traffic and public safety to how we manage our power grids and even our trash.
And the potential impact on our health? It could be just as massive. Think about how healthcare works now. It's mostly reactive. We get sick, then we go get treated. The IoE could flip that script completely, making healthcare predictive. Imagine wearable sensors constantly tracking your vitals, creating this sort of digital twin of your health. AI could then analyze that data stream and spot the tiny warning signs of a problem, long before you ever feel a single symptom. It could literally turn our entire approach to medicine upside down. And of course, the economic side of this is just huge. Take manufacturing. You put smart sensors on every piece of machinery in a factory. Those sensors can actually predict when a part is about to fail before it breaks. This isn't just about saving a few bucks on repairs. It's about creating these incredibly efficient, self-managing factories that can slash their downtime by a whopping 40%. That's a game changer.
This kind of intelligence can even make its way to our dinner plates. The IoE could totally transform farming into something some people are calling farming, as in PHARMING. It's this super precise science where tiny sensors in the soil can tell an automated system exactly how much water or fertilizer to give to a single plant. Can you imagine? The result is you get bigger harvests while using way fewer resources. It's a win-win.
Okay, so all of this sounds amazing, right? A utopian future. But, and this is a big but, all of this incredible promise also casts some pretty long, pretty troubling shadows. We absolutely have to talk about the serious challenges that come along for the ride in a hyper-connected world. And this quote, wow, it really hits the nail on the head. It puts the central problem in sharp focus. When you build a network of sensors that's always on, a network that's watching our every move, tracking our health, learning our habits, You're not just chipping away at privacy, you are fundamentally changing what privacy even means. The door opens to a level of surveillance and potential for misuse that we've just never seen before.
And the problems don't stop there. It's not just one thing. Beyond the massive privacy issue, you have security. I mean, think about it. When everything from your heart pacemaker to the city's power grid is connected to the internet, the number of things that can be hacked just explodes. It's an infinitely bigger attack surface. Then there's the risk of a new kind of social division, a digital divide that could leave behind an entire analog underclass, completely shut out from this new world. And maybe the deepest question of all is about our own autonomy. How much of our own thinking, our own decision-making, are we really comfortable handing over to an algorithm?
And please don't think for a second that this is just some theoretical what-if scenario. This stuff is real. Remember the Mariah botnet attack back in 2016? That was a massive wake-up call. Hackers took control of thousands of simple, insecure little devices, things like webcams and printers, and used them to knock huge websites offline. Now just imagine a similar attack in the world of IoE. The target wouldn't be a website. It could be something far, far more critical.
All of this brings us to what might be the single most important point: the future of the Internet of Everything. It isn't set in stone. It's not some inevitable outcome of technology. It's a choice. It's something we decide. And building it the right way, building it wisely, that's not really a tech problem. It's a human one.
So where do we go from here? How do we get this right? Well, it looks like a three-part plan. First up, the engineers, the people actually building this stuff. They have to embrace privacy by design. That means building privacy and security into these systems from the absolute ground floor, not just slapping it on as an afterthought. Second, you have the policymakers. They've got to step up and create new rules of the road for this new world of data and AI. And third, and this is so important, we all need to be part of a bigger conversation, a public dialogue about what values we want to see baked into these intelligent systems. You know, things like fairness and personal freedom and equity. These are the things we have to decide to code into our future.
Because in the end, it all boils down to this one idea. The technology isn't waiting. This incredible intelligent network is being woven all around us as we speak. So the real question for us isn't if it's going to be built. It's already happening. The question is, what kind of pattern are we going to choose to create with it? That's a decision that belongs to every single one of us.